Oh, what the heck? My bad. I thought the mic was on. Oberus, aka Arizvan, it's good to see you. Sorry about that. I had that messed up. Been a little while, a little rusty. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's good to see you, Oberus. Sorry about that. We're super pumped. We're gonna be playing our Skadi character today, guys. And the main thing about this build is we're trying to get a lot of health so that we can survive longer. And we do have, you know, high adept offers. Expert's a little low, but we'll see how this kind of goes. From our chest piece, we have a revive, so we're able to, if we die, we can just spawn back, no problem. Some really cool things though is with this build we chose to go for the sign of the lizard, and this one gives us life regen every 3 levels to a max of 2.4. So having a big life bar is going to help us kind of regen over time. As long as we don't take too much damage at once, we should be able to kind of squeeze by. So some really cool items that we have on this build that we've found so far is, one of my favorites so far is the skeleton key, and we just find a lot more pickups. So pickups can be anything from like stamina, so that when you attack you don't get slowed down by movement speed, health globes, and the magnet, which pulls in all of the experience orbs around you. We have a big life helmet, revive armor. We have this, which has a lot of rolls on it, some spell damage, some life on kill chance, and some master offers. This sword is really good because we get experience gain per second, so this is going to help us level really quickly. That's kind of the goal in this game, is to try and get as many levels as you can. As long as you're getting like decent blessings, the higher the level, obviously the better chance you're going to have at surviving. And we found some really cool gloves. Anytime we attack, we have a chance to apply weakened, marked, burning, frozen, or cursed. This is going to be really sick because this main build, like the build that we're trying to make right now with this character, is a lot of just physical attacking, and hopefully we can apply a lot of status effects. And there's a specific skill that we're going to try and get. It's called Sickles of Mort. And Sickles of Mort applies any of your attack chance applications on attack. I know it's pretty wordy, there's a lot to this, but let's get into it and see how it goes. So it's good to see everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a little while since we've done a stream, but we've been thoroughly enjoying this game, and there's a ton of new stuff coming out for it in the next couple months. So super stoked. It's only been out for, guys, it's only been out for 16 days, and they've already put so much new patches and updates, and they're high up on like game dev teams that I'm like really looking out for, and I'm stoked to be, you know, keeping up to date with. Realm Archive, you guys are doing a lot right, so shout out to you guys. All right, so here, do we want Chilling Strike? Really good. Frost Ring, really good. Dive, also really good. I think we're going to get Dive to start, so that when we move, we automatically apply some freeze. So the main goal right now is to just level as quick as we can.
Gifted by winter.
Crom is going to do us no good, so we're going to use one of our alterations here to try and get a different god offer. So Chain Lightning, any of the lightning offers, not really going to help us on this. Time is decent. We're not going to worry about Warp Strike, so we'll banish that. And Time Field is another one I don't usually use. So we re-rolled that, and we ended up getting expert offers, which are really good. we're between one of these two to help us right now. This is going to be the most helpful long term, so we'll get more experience. So let's just try and get as much experience as we can, get to the highest level we can, so that we have as many blessings as possible. Hey, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for coming to the stream. I know it's been a while, but we're super stoked. So, once again, pretty good offers. Goddesses of Fate usually have really good offers. I don't usually waste any room for the dash, but these two are pretty good. But we want to try and reroll to get a higher version, so let's get rid of evasion. Okay, so we have Fortune, which is okay, Critical Strike, or pickups. Pickups would be super helpful, but let's just get critical attacks. It's probably more helpful for us. And we want to go with attack area. So the main thing you want to do in this game is keep moving towards the points of interest as often as you can. So what do we have here? We have Chilling Strike, which is something we want to really get high. Blight is super useful, and so is Frost Ring. Let's try and start bumping our Chilling Strike here. So now every time we attack, we're going to be applying some frost damage. And for this, let's just get more experience per second. So the points of interest you can see in the top right corner there, it shows in that little map that when you come close to one on the map, it'll go just like a little yellow circle.
The future.
Wow, guys, check this out. So we have Master, Force, Temporal Lord, or Alteration Ritual. All three of these are super good because the two Master are like super high rated, but Temporal Lord means if we die we get revived, but it also turns the time back 1 minute, which means it gives you an extra minute to get experience. You can get you can like, yeah, mainly to get experience. You can get more skills or whatever else, or just try again. So we're gonna get this as like a safety net because it's a legend offer. So hopefully we can get those other two skills though at Master, because they're both really good. So that's a health drop there, guys. That heart, but we're full health, so we don't need it right now. But you can see we're just heading towards these points of interest. We had full health, so we didn't need that, but you might be looking at this going like, wow, this looks like pretty easy. Trust me, it gets really insane and it happens very quick. Conquest, we don't need him, but these are incredible offers once again. We're having some really good luck with offers, guys. There's no way that we can pass this up. You deal more damage to enemies at low life. Like, this is insane. Fatality. 2 legend offers on this run already. We're gonna pick up that bonfire that gives us an extra 3 max health. Nice. Let's pick this up. What do we got? Okay, let's get rid of him. We don't need that. Okay, so here we go. So Thaw is useful, Path of Frost is useful, and so is Icebound. Unfortunately, it's a low level, but we'll take it anyways. So if we freeze an enemy completely and they become immobilized, we'll take 60% extra damage. So we just need to keep stacking frost skills now so that we can freeze these enemies. Super useful to get this. All 3 of these skills are super useful. We're going to pick up Alteration Ritual. Every time we get a level, we get a random blessing for a limited time. This is super helpful because we're trying to level super quick. So let's do it. Yeah, Oberus, this game is on Steam. It's like $8, $9 Canadian. We honestly can't say enough good things about it. It's super addicting. all the characters have different passives. You can, so many different items in this game already, and they're adding so much more. They're adding a new class, they're adding a ranger class. They just added more stash tabs because there's so many items. Man, such a good game. We want to just keep bumping our critical chance here, guys. Get back here, get back here. That little crown over his head means he's kind of an elite monster. Just want to take them out when you can. More experience from them. 60% extra experience from that. Okay, what do we got here? Life, we have critical attack chance. I think, oh, it looks like we also ended up picking up fortune. We ended up picking up fortune from the alteration boon, this. So we have to use these or they're gonna be gone in 32 seconds. So these are pretty good options, but in order to maximize the use, one sec, guys, the cat wants in. One sec. The cat wanted to come in, guys. All right, we're good to go here. So what do we got? We got Chilling Strike, we got Dive, we got Frost Ring. Frost Ring is super, super good. I don't want to leave it, but can we get a higher version? Yes, we can. Look at that, Expert. This is also incredible too, though. But we're gonna go with Frost Ring, guys, because we want to immobilize these enemies as often as possible. So every 7 attacks now, we're gonna do like a Frost Nova attack. And then when the enemies are frozen, they take 60% extra damage. So yeah, this is kind of like a Frost build. Yeah, Oberus. See if we can get a higher roll of these. Let's get attack speed. Just gotta keep leveling. There's so many good boons, or I guess blessings in this game, so really every run is very different. You can kind of come out with a plan and have an idea for what you want your character to turn out like, but it's super, super random, so you can't always guarantee you're gonna have like the skills you want, or maybe the skills you need. But so far this is looking pretty good. We're gonna pick up Path of Frost, so every time now we walk, guys, we freeze the ground, and that's gonna help just immobilize the enemies. Very good skill. Slows them down quite a bit too, so we can just kind of like overwhelm them. And they stay frozen a long time, guys, because I actually have we have a unique ring too that I want to show you in just a sec here. We're gonna grab Force. So this unique ring is something we found recently. Frozen statuses you apply last longer. So I mean, anytime they're frozen, guys, they're frozen for like, you know, 1.5 times the usual amount. But I mean, so far so good, guys. We're sitting on 196 health. That's a lot of health. We have 2 revives because we have 1 from our armor and we have 1 from the legendary that we picked up. The legendary. Wow, currently we ended up getting from the alteration boon, we ended up getting Pandemonium, which is insane too, which means all of our normal skills have been upgraded to the higher version for the time being, which is really sick, but it's not that long. We don't have a high level alteration boon, so it's going to be over quick, but you can kind of start to see how you can do things, because you can get your alteration boons to last longer than like 2-3 minutes. So now if you're leveling every, you know, minute or so, you're having like 4 extra skills at times, you know, that are helping you attack or survive. So Once again, 3 really great offers. We want to just keep bumping Frost Ring, and then we want to start working on Chilling Strike too, because that's our main attack right now. We don't want to end up with like really low DPS, but for crowd control, this is pretty amazing. Just absolutely freezing everything now, guys. Let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're liking the stream, would be super helpful if you can drop a like on that. We're gonna be making a ton of content for this game. All right, so once again, 3 really great options. We can keep working on Master to get more experience, or we could get a higher pull rate for our shards, so we don't have to be so close for them to get pulled into our character, or we can just improve our alteration ritual, which just means the skills, the random skills that we get when we level, they're gonna last almost a minute now. So we wanna try and get that, because with how often we're getting these skills, we wanna just try and compound them as much as we can. I mean, the more skills in this game, the better. Especially because, you know, you can get master quality boons for free, blessings, or legendaries like we have. We've had pretty good luck so far. So far, like, having this much health, it's going to be super nice for later in the game, but we haven't really needed it yet. So let's get rid of this, and let's re-roll this and see what we get. Blight is going to be useful, but we just need to start stacking damage. We've got some ravens helping us right now. Nice. Nice, yeah. Oberos, you definitely should. It's a very, very fun game. You'll love it. You will actually love this game. It's so fun. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see how we do in this boss fight here. Here's the first little boss fight of the run, where you fight the... Ooh, wow. My dodge is not on point right now. It's got like kind of Elden Ring vibes, just because you need to be on top of your game with like dodges. Does come down to like solid movement. Ooh, yeah. Definitely don't want to lose a life regen here, or like a revival, so I just gotta take this slow now. Getting a little carried away. So we're just giving our character a second. Ooh, I think we might have got saved by that wall there. Holy. Ooh, he went through it that time. Oh. Yeah, we need more DPS, guys. Our DPS is super low. What do we do here? We can start picking up other stuff now too, which might be like a good option. I mean, we have to pick one of these anyways, so Chains of War is super helpful. So are shurikens, because we're a major, like, we're an attack based, so we'll get shurikens then. We did use one of our revivals, which sucks. Dang. That's alright. Like I said, this game gets pretty intense pretty quickly, so. Nice. Now we're getting into a little bit of like a bad spot now, because we don't have any more rerolls to get the skills that we're looking for, so it's kind of down to RNG now. We have our character like set up somewhat to what we wanted, but it's gonna really come down to like what we find now and the random rewards we get. So this would be helpful, but this is more helpful. So let's do this. Really sucks that we died there, but we do still have another revive. You want to go into that last boss battle with at least one revive because things get a little nuts. Let's pick up Chilling Strike. See, like, we shred when we, you know, just can duke it out, right? So keep pumping this. Probably pick up Frost Ring to master level next, because if we can, whenever that gets offered to us. Nice. Let's get it. This is going to be a much bigger ring now. Look at all these health drops. That's insane. It's crazy. We're like 10 minutes in and we're level 25. This is honestly, guys, now that I've played around with this build a little bit, this is like, we're leveling so much faster than before, and that's such a key ingredient in this game, is to make sure that you're getting a lot of experience somehow, whether it comes from items that give you passive experience, or you're picking up like the wisdom boon or whatever, but the main thing is to just make sure you're getting a lot of experience. Chilling Strike. Man, that thing's level, I think it's level 7 now. Where's the master? Come on, guys, give us the master version of that. That'd be so OP. Damage still feels like really low though, so hoping that we can find some ways to up the DPS, guys. I think my favorite skill in this game still though so far is Soul Stealers. You can scale the hell out of that skill. It's insane. It works as it's a summoning skill, but it's done on an attack, so crazy. 3 really good options again. How much? I don't remember how far we are into this. Are we like over 10 minutes, guys? I don't know. I'm thinking this is still a really good option. This is an extra like 16% experience, but this, you know, guarantees we're gonna grab this. I think an extra 16% experience is gonna be worth it. Yeah, we said we have 11 minutes left to get experience. I think that's pretty worthwhile. So we're just shredding right now, which is pretty good. So obviously, like, the enemy density gets a lot higher as you progress, and just their abilities too. Like, the archers are really good in this game, so having a way to take out the archers is super important, because they freaking hurt, man. So for this, we don't want adept offers really anymore. We want more heals. So from my understanding, if I understood what they're saying correctly, if you get plus 20% heals, if you have life regen, that should up your life regen too. I'm hoping. I might be wrong. I hope so. But I mean, either way, even if it doesn't, it's still a good thing to have. Oof. Look at that, guys. 1.62 passive experience regen per second. That's insane. Like, you could literally just walk around and level. That's the idea. Get rid of that. Let's up our shurikens a little bit. If we have to, we might even pick up Chains of War next, just to have one more extra skill to help make sure we can get as much DPS as we possibly can. Stone of Collecting pulls in all of your shards. Look at this, guys. Ooh. Shredding. Doing actually pretty good damage now. 1200. 700 to 1200 on these attacks. Let's keep pumping this. We want those extra random boons. Now it's at a minute and a half, so pretty good. Woo-hoo. This build's feeling pretty good, guys. The reason why we're attacking so quickly right now is because we ended up getting this skill right here. Oh, wow. We have First Strike and we have Fatality active right now. That's insane. Where is it? Bloodlust. So Bloodlust, you gain attack speed for each ruptured enemy. The enemies are getting ruptured because we have shurikens. Where are shurikens? They're in here, right here. Enemies hit by your attack shoot out rupturing shurikens. So you can start to see how you can kind of synergize things, right? You can do, like, we're getting a crazy amount of attack speed because so many enemies are getting ruptured from the shurikens. So when we attack, we're shooting shurikens out, the little ninja stars, and it's literally screwing up all the enemies, right? So we're just getting a crazy attack boost, which causes our Frost Nova to proc more often, right? So you start to synergize even things across different gods. That's when things get insane. So we just absolutely crushed that. But that's not usually like, that fight is usually pretty normal, pretty easy to be able to beat. It's anywhere from like 17 minutes and on in this run is where things get really crazy. Because there's archers shooting at you, and yeah, and the enemies do 80% extra damage in the last 3 minutes, so yeah, you're gonna see how nuts this game really does get. But we're doing pretty good right now, almost level 30. Let's just keep getting Chilling Strike, I guess. I want that master offer from this. I don't know why we haven't gotten it yet. We just haven't gotten that luck yet. We're gonna pick this up too, guys. We could keep getting shurikens, but let's get one more extra skill. So now we have that chain moving around us. That's giving us a little bit more AoE. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it does scale pretty good and it hits a lot of enemies, so it's a useful skill to have. Alright, 14-minute mark. Necromancer spawns. Here he is in the corner here. Let's see what we can do against him. Just try and freeze him for as long as we can. He's got like a teleport skill, so it's kind of a pain to fight him sometimes, but this fire does a lot of damage too. We're doing okay. We're definitely not. I like to try and just keep moving around them. Nice. Let's go, guys. Shurikens, knockback, or blades. Let's pick up some blades too. Let's see how much. The more skills, kind of the merrier, you know? So now we have like a blade on the board. This is gonna give us 2 blades, so we'll pick that up. There's that rupturing blade there, guys. That big shuriken there. Extra damage, let's go. 15-minute mark. Things get pretty nuts from kind of like here on out now, guys, so let's see how this goes. We want to pick up more heals. It's always nice to find those. Let's see what's down here. Nothing. Our frost, though, is so good. They stay frozen for so long because of the ring. Winter's Embrace is pretty sweet. I'm liking this. Really just lets you kind of mangle everything. So I think Chilling Strike is like almost maxed. If we can get the master version, oh my. We should be able to. It just hasn't been offered to us yet. We've got full health and there's health bullets on the ground. So we'll just kind of keep battling things around here for now. So if we need those health pickups, we can get them. Because these temporal wards are insane, man. Their attack boxes are huge and they overlap, and it just gets insane for trying to dodge them. These archers, guys, they're so hacked. They shoot like, I don't even know if it's like poison or something, but it's like a homing attack and it hurts. We're gonna get this because this is gonna improve our boon length. Like, do you see how much damage we're taking now? It's like, it gets just insanity. Like, what are you supposed to do here, right? You can dodge all you want, you know? Insane. But we don't have Divine Shield. We have nothing to kind of prevent these one-off damages, so it's really tough. We just ended up using Temporal... Was it Temporal Lord? I think I called the enemy Temporal Lord, but that was actually boom. That blessing that allowed us to go back in time, we just used that. So now we're officially out of revives. But we have 300 health right now, which is sweet, but we're not going to have 300 health when we fight the boss. We have 300 health right now, guys, because we ended up getting Vigor, level 3, from the Alteration boon. So it's going to last like 2 minutes, but that won't be enough time to fight the boss with, unfortunately. It always gets really nerve-wracking when we don't have revives. And just an FYI, like, you can pick up revives on, you can pick it up on a lot of different pieces of equipment in this game, so if you want to have like 3 revives, you can. It's possible. But I usually aim for like 1 or 2, and just try and have like a really good run that way. But like, even one more revive would pretty much guarantee, like, if we were fighting the boss, actually I don't know. Let's see how this fight goes. At 17 minutes, there's a ton of barriers that spawn, and there's one rare barrier. It's like a yellow one, and its range is insane. There it is. We've got him frozen, so it doesn't look yellow, but he is. Nice. Crushed him. We're level 36. Like, that's pretty solid. So, okay, so just to show you guys, we picked up that, and that moved, the deadlock moved from, I think it was 16% to 28, so that's an extra 12%, right? So now if you look at Alteration Boon, our Alteration Boons last, what? 60 seconds, 120, 180, almost 4 minutes now. So, this is why Alteration Boons are super helpful. These extra 4 minutes on these skills that you get for free. So if you're getting like 1 or 2 levels a minute, it's a ton of extra like stuff that's helping you survive or, you know, win your battle, right? So now you can see like our health is down to 196, like our normal rate, because Vigor is no longer, we no longer have that active. So they must have got that like a long time ago. We're just not gonna. This game gets insane, man. I don't even understand. I don't understand how we didn't get a master offer for that. Crazy. Crazy. I don't think we're gonna get this, guys. If we die here, that is it. Like, wow. Like, even with health revive, guys, this game gets insane. Holy cow. So, damage breakdown, Chilling Strike did a ton, and no other skills really did any damage at all for us. But we didn't get lucky that time. We really didn't get many good things at all. I actually am really surprised because I think this is new. Lightning orbs is a skill we never chose, but we got it from the alteration boon. So I originally used to think that it didn't show if you had a skill granted to us, that it would show the damage of it, but it looks like it does. So that's really cool to see that, because we never picked lightning bolt, but we got lightning bolt from this alteration ritual. So it's cool to see. But anyways, one skill did pretty decent damage, the rest did none, so we just didn't have a good game there. Tips. Man, tips, I would say definitely want health. Armor really helps a lot too for just physical reduction of damage. The end gets really tough if you don't have skills like Divine Shield or Consecration, because you have no way of blocking attacks except for just like your 2 dodges or your 3 dodges. Most of the time is still not going to be enough unless you're killing them really quick. So I would say this game is quite tough. Wow, that's the exact same item. That's cool. It's a very tough game, but really rewarding game, because you just need everything to kind of line up. Look at this. Your attacks have a chance to apply Ruptured. You can actually get that on a weapon. That's really sick. And we're gonna buy it because we have the money, and we might want to try that at some point. So there's lots of numbers and stats and stuff to kind of compare in this game. They recently gave us stash tabs, so thank you very much, Realm Archive. That helps a lot because there is an overflow of really cool items to try in this game. We picked this up too. This is another item we found, guys. Half Moon. Oh, let me move this over there. There you go. Now you can see it a little better. Your dashes have a chance to throw out sickles. That's really sweet, because if that had life on it, I probably would have used it. Sickles comes in really handy for these gloves, so that would have been awesome, but unfortunately we're not going to bother with that, I don't think. So we're going to sell that stuff. Movement speed, we don't need that. We don't need, no. I'm still going to keep it, but let's try again. Let's see how much different this next run goes. Ruben, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Ruben. Thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good day. Let's see how this next run goes, guys. That one we did all right, but we didn't even make it to Dracula, which is insane.
Oh, hi.
Fire attacks from this. We really do want, yeah, we do want Frost. So starting off with Blight, we'll take some damage, that's fine. Get the spell damage. Here's a Wizard. Take spell speeds. Alright, let's see how we do here. So far, not looking too good, guys. We've had some really bad... Lightning does us no good. Okay, this is good. We got Lady Justice in our game. That's good. Weakened is super good. Celestial Wings is awesome. I also like Reprisal. Let's go with this. Ruben, do you play Death Must Die, or are you just checking this game out, or? Really curious to see kind of if the community is watching other players play as well, or if it's more so just you're kind of coming by to check the game out, or let's get rid of that skill. Let's see. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, but just not really getting some good rolls right now. So we're back with Alteration Ritual again. It's gonna be giving us some random skills. We'll see how that goes. But we mainly want to scale chill damage. But we need some really good, like, safety net skills too, though.
Time is a boundless
Yeah, dude, nice.
river.
Well, what character do you usually play, Ruben? We're gonna see if we can get a higher version of Wisdom here, guys. Get rid of this. Alright, I guess not. Take this, I guess. The level of randomness to this game is insane. Especially when you factor in items. Because it's not just like you start a run and the run changes. Like you can... Everybody's character is probably so different, which is really cool. It's probably like the coolest part about this game is that I don't think this would ever be a time where there's like one OP item, you know? Like, there's gonna be builds I'm sure that people will come up with that's like you need these unique items to make it work, but it's pretty open-ended, so it's cool to see. Attack speed. This game is really addicting because it does feel like kind of a different game every time, depending on what you pick.
Summer always has to interfere.
I was actually playing with Skadi inside your
she's
stream. Oh, that's
addicted to
awesome. Yeah, Ruben, that's really cool. Skadi's pretty fun, but we usually play Averon. Averon's kind of our guy right now, but I've been messing around with this character, trying to see if I can get a little better with this. Nice. Expert version of Chilling Strike. We'll take that. Look at this guy. He's just a damage sponge. Alright, what do we got? Alright. So far, I mean, here I am talking about how every playthrough is different, and we've pretty much picked the same skills this time, but we'll see how it goes. We're actually doing less good than our last run, 'cause at this point we had like Temporal Lord, I think, already. Nixie is best. Oh, Nixie is next. Right on. That's really cool. Nixie's a lot of fun. Very fast. Very cool. Gonna want to get some health on Nixie though, because I don't think she has much to start. It's like 40 health or something, I think.
Winter
Lady
axe
Justice. Let's go. Hey, let's go. This is so sick. But the only problem right now, guys, is that if we take this, it's actually, I don't know. All your blessings rarities. Yeah, so that means like if you have them already selected. Oh, it sucks that we don't have these two already, because that would have been, all three of these are amazing. And people are gonna wonder, like, why wouldn't you take that? Actually, maybe I should. I'm gonna take this. So now, what does master version of Chilling Strike do? Just much higher damage, I guess? All of 3 of those offers there were so good. I hope we get them again. Extra dash. Yes, nice. The wings, it gives you a temporary invulnerability, and also as you attack, I think you don't get the attack penalty. So like you can dash and attack pretty good. Very useful. It's actually a skill that I would definitely recommend having. Okay, guys, let's go. Another 3 really great skills. We're gonna take the Taste of Time. So this pretty much just means, like it says here, the enemies just slowly die over time. One thing I'm not sure of though is if this affects bosses, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it should, because that would be kind of lame if it didn't. So our main goal then would be like, if Dracula's dying at 6% per second, if we could survive for what, like 20 seconds? 18 seconds, he would die. Does that make sense? I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. But we'll try and pick up like 1 or 2 more safety net kind of skills, whether it's health or armor. Divine Shield is great. It's very good. So, Ruben, your dash gives you reduced attack movement penalty for a limited duration. Yeah, so that just means like if you're dashing and attacking at the same time, you're not going to feel like that slowdown period. It's actually really nice. Divine Shield. Let's go, guys. So now we have something that will save us from 1 random attack every 30 seconds, which is pretty good. And you can get this really low. You can get this down to like, I think I had it at 7 seconds at one point. Which just means if you're not screwing up a dodge every like 7 seconds, you would never really take damage. Chilling Strike or Immobilized, both really good. Pump Chilling Strike up. And then when they offer us a higher version of Immobilize, we'll definitely pick that up. But to get Novice version, it's so low. Novice skills really, unless you have a lot of them, make it really tough to get anywhere. But our damage is so low. On single target, it's gonna be a tough boss battle if we don't get something soon. We gotta get something for more damage here. Here we go. Expert version of Immobilize. Let's see. You know, as long as we can freeze enemies, we'll be able to do some better damage. Purification. So this was a recent change. It actually shows that it does health regen and lifesteal now, which is awesome because before it wasn't like that. My only question is like, because Skadi has this Sign of the Lizard, this is like her main passive. You gain life regen every 3 levels. That's really cool, but then my question would be like, does it scale with what we just got with, where was that skill, guys? What was it? What was it called? We did pick it, didn't we? Why don't I see it here? I must be blind. I don't see it. Could have sworn we just got... Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll see what happens when we get another offer. So I got an equipment piece, but I can equip it because it's heavy. What do I do with that? So just hold on to that, Oberus. When you unlock all of the characters, they can only use specific pieces of gear. So you must have found a piece, I think, for Kront, who is like heavy armor. So every character has like light, medium, or heavy armor, and the items are only kind of like spec'd for that character. At least right now, that's how they have it. That might get changed over time, I'm not sure, but I think it's to just kind of give you a little bit of help understanding what pieces of gear might work best for what character. Skadi is like a medium-based armor, so you can get evasion, I think, or armor. Actually, maybe it is still just armor, but it's a lower amount than heavy. Our Divine Shield came in clutch there for a sec, guys. As you can see, we didn't take damage on that hit, even though we should have. We're actually doing, like, decent damage. I'm surprised. Not incredible damage, don't get me wrong, but...
Time's out.
Lady Justice. Oh, here it was, guys. Purification. I couldn't remember what that skill was called. It's because we didn't pick it up. I thought I picked it. What else did I pick? I must have picked Divine Shield instead. So, now when we look here, it's 2.3. I don't remember what it was before, and we also leveled, so either way, that should improve our life regen over time. Let's get duration and force. I don't think it scales. Oh, interesting. I guess, like, I just misunderstand then, because it says regenerations, and it's like, that is a life regen, right? So, like, to me it would make sense if it did, but if it doesn't, then I don't think I'd really bother picking up purification unless... I guess for this character it would be helpful because we have this with our pickup drops. And pickup drops give you a better chance of finding health globes. So that just means that the health globes would heal you like 29% more. So I guess it's still pretty worthwhile having, but 600%, like you can find them, but it's still not that like super often. So maybe we can pick up curiosity somewhere and get even more drops. Plus 18 luck. It's just really cool all the random events or like points of interest you can find in this game, because like luck affects the rarities of the blessings you're offered. Inner peace. Here we go, guys. We're gonna get this. Here's even more life regen now. So I think we should be at like close to 3 health per second now. We definitely don't do much damage though. I'm looking around and nothing's really dying that quick. It's gonna make it pretty complicated if we can't figure out a way to scale the damage more. Like, we can dodge all day, but if we can't kill anything, you know? You really need to find like a good balance in this game between survivability and DPS. Consecration's great though. Such a good skill to have. When you take damage, you heal 30%. And they take like, it's kind of like thorns. They take damage from them attacking you, and at times it's like a pretty decent amount. All of these would be a good option, but we'll get this. Just one more way of possibly stunning an enemy. If they go to attack us, there's a chance they're going to get smited and then they can't do anything. I think that works on bosses too. because I'm pretty sure I've like stunned the hell out of Necromancer before. Not really getting good offers now, guys. Yikes. Hopefully we start to see one of the other gods roll back in here somewhere. Frost and Ice is definitely one of my favorites because you really can like slow the whole map down, which really gives you a chance to just be ahead of them. I feel like I'm just like cutting the grass right now, you know? I mean, so far so good. It's just, I just feel like we're not leveling that quick anymore because we're not killing that quick. I feel like this is slow. I mean, we're only doing like 100 DPS on our heads. It's super low.
The more you take from Death's realm, the more you can bring back into it. In time, you will succeed.
Yeah, definitely. Let's pick up Force. So we have really high pull for shards now, which is super helpful, but this we should dominate. Should be no big deal at all. Right on. Crushing. We need some better offers, guys, dang. Survivability wise though, we're in a pretty good spot right now, I'd say. We heal really quick. Let's get some more armor. Take even less damage on our hits. That'll be helpful for like the 15-16 minute mark when there's those big guys that we died by last time, pretty much. They were pretty strong. Alright, let's get this. This will help. I mean, at least for crowd control. If we get Consecration high enough, maybe we can just have Dracula kill himself by attacking us. But let's fight the Necro, let's see how this fight goes. So, I'm not expecting to be able to kill him quick. It's gonna be pretty slow. But, with that being said, I'm okay right now. we're not taking like consistent damage, if there's enough time between when we get attacked, the life regen is very helpful because we can just kind of like continue to kill everything around us until we have time to fight the Necro again. But you want to make sure you're doing damage to him, because if you leave him for too long and you don't kill him in time, then like now that a minute has passed, the walls are down and everything else from the next wave is going to start spawning, so it makes it really tough. But we got him killed. We're just getting complete trash. I think I'm going to start saving like an alteration or two for the end, because we don't... This is when we run into problems, right? Like this would be helpful to get. All three of these are helpful to get. I just don't know which one would make the most sense. We would all choose different things, you know? That's the guy who killed you? Who, Necro? Necro killed you? Yeah, you can be a bit of a pain. His fire attack is pretty strong. Crush him. Look at this. Look at this. Getting our health back. Just keep moving. Keep getting experience. Alright, new god. That's what matters. Hoo-hoo, guys. Check that out. All three of these are insane. Which one do we pick? That's a really good question. This would help us long term because then we could re-roll and get, you know, different things, but health up front is always a great option, but attack damage is huge too. We want attack damage. I wish we had a skill on attack though, but we don't. This is the time where you gotta dodge these if you can. If you can dodge those, I highly suggest doing it because they hurt. Do a ton of damage. And they're homing, so like really they are tough to dodge. This to me is the most crucial part of the playthrough. You need to be able to not take a ton of damage here, because if you go into your Dracula fight with low life, you're just already going to be set up for failure, man. So we're just going to try and clutch this as much as we can. Not take too much damage, but still get experience by killing these guys. Get those fingers moving. Oh, you know what my plan was today, guys? I was going to try this game with controller because I heard it's really fun with controller. So I might switch it up next time. I might switch it up even the next run. If you guys want to know how controller experience is with this game. Higher level Frost Ring, let's go with that. That's cool. I actually thought I was out of range there. He clipped me a little bit there. This game's a lot of fun. I honestly couldn't recommend it anymore. It's actually so sick. It's one of my top games now for sure. That I've like just gotten so deeply immersed in. Even though it's one level handful of bosses, there's going to be so much added to this game. I'm really, really excited. Act 2 is planned for Q1 2024. New characters coming out. Awesome. We got like 4 minutes left in this battle, so let's get deadlocked to just try and increase our boon length. Our blessings. We're doing okay. Definitely doing okay. Ooh, this is the wave, guys. The Frost Archers, yo, they will mangle you. And they just continue to spawn. If you have to kill them all yourself, this is when you want a skill that is like lightning or something that can like randomly spawn on them. If you have to chop them all down one by one, you're dodging so much at the same time that it gets tough. So I always just go towards the archers to try and take them down, because their projectiles are super fast if you're playing on Darkness 30. I guess we're just gonna keep... we'll get this. Alright, we're looking alright. We're healing pretty good. Get over here. Come here. Yeah, we meet again, alright. Then you run away. This wave isn't usually too bad, guys. It's pretty straightforward. Just try and do your best to get to like one side, and then kill them as they come down. Chopping it up. I don't think our damage is that high, guys, and we're about to fight the Dracula in 10, 9. I don't know, this is gonna be nuts. We do have 2 revives, but damage feels low. Oh, Shrine. Okay, we gotta do as much damage as we can in the next like 30 seconds. That skill hurts, guys, but you never really know when he's going to activate it, which makes it super hard to know when to dodge. Wow, our damage is so low. This guy's out to lunch with us right now. Alright, we're going to pull back a little bit. Come here, buddy. That was a good dodge on that. We can dodge the next attack. Oh my god. Okay, now he spawns a bunch of skeletons, which isn't so bad. Gives us a second to kind of heal up. And also get some gem high on it. We're doing okay, I'd say. But damage is... oh my. Damage is so low, guys. We need... ooh. This is super helpful. It murks everything on the board, but the problem is it doesn't do it against bosses, and we take down those skeletons pretty good, so I wonder if getting this is the best option here. You play with the controller? That's awesome. Amazing. Guys, I don't know. This is a tough decision. What do you think? Day of Judgment's really sick. I just don't know. I think we need more lower wait time for our shield. Oh, I just, you know what I just remembered, guys? Enemies age. The taste, that's this playthrough, right? We did get that? The taste of time? Or was that a different one? We don't have it? I could have sworn we had it. I know that there's a health globe up there, guys. We'll grab that if we need to. It's looking like we're gonna need to. Good. Oh my god, is it gone? Where did it... I could have sworn it was in here. Did he break it or something? Oh, the map is open now. Survivability wise, we are set up pretty good, guys. I mean, this isn't going to be the quickest Baron fight here, for sure, but we're doing a pretty good job just being consistent with them right now. We're trying to make use of all of those frozen enemies, because remember, we do more damage the more amount of enemies that are frozen, so if we can freeze the skeletons a little bit, and then come in and attack them like this, if I can just make sure I don't do anything stupid here. Why are we so frozen? Or so slow? I love being able to freeze him though. That's so handy. Nope. We're out of there. Oh my. We do have a revive though, guys. And we got like one more hit on him. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. It's pretty sweet. Let's just quickly take a look at stats before they get erased. We ended up getting an extra 4,000 pull area in that playthrough. Damage was 228%. Life regen was 2.9. Armor was still really low at 98. No other really significant bumps to anything. Let's see how damage breakdown is on this. But what came in clutch was our life regen and having a ton of wow, the taste of time, guys. The skill that we couldn't even see on our boon list. That's so weird. 1.1 million damage. That thing is what was actually saving us so much. Wow. Our damage is so low. I don't really know how to improve that though. Maybe this won't be the build that does a ton of damage. Either way though, we finished at level 32. So, not bad. Not bad, you know? Let's see what we found for gear. No good. I mean, 121 evasion's nice, but no good. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's got experience on it, summon damage, and expert level offers. What I'd like to find is... New skill offers. This is pretty good. Evasion, heal on level up, revive, reroll, and banish. Actually, I mean, it's alright, but it's nothing spectacular. Let's get rid of it. New skills is super nice to have. But let's do another run, guys. It took so long for you to kill them that they died of old age. It's so true. We were so slow that time. That was crazy slow. That's funny. I wonder if maybe we could do something else. Actually, I really like the passive experience gain. It's just figuring out kind of how to get better offers. I wonder if these gloves are really not doing much for us. As cool as they are, Ruben, we don't stream. Like, I work a day job. We're a team here of two. We're biological brothers. We do stream, like, we used to stream really often. It's slowed down a little bit, but we make content all the time. So if you're new here and you're liking what you see, we have a ton of content on our channel that you can check out. I think we have like over 600 videos. We've only been doing this for, you know, less than a year. So if you're liking what you're seeing, make sure you subscribe, and we'll be making a ton of content. We do and plan to go live with this game, especially for more often now, because if I'm gonna play it, I might as well, you know, enjoy it with you guys, right? So if you guys like it, that'd be sweet. We're gonna keep an eye out for a new pair of gloves. How does that sound? I don't know if you can get gloves that have offers on them, but if we could get new god offers, I think that would be like the most, that'd be like the most OP thing. New god offers. I'm pretty sure I've seen that on items before. That would help alterations so much, because the chance of you pulling a god, because what I'm seeing right now is it looks like you get a handful of gods offered to you. Hey Ruben, let's go, buddy. Thanks for the sub. We're glad to have you here. But it seems like what happens is you get like 4 gods maybe offered to you, and if there's not like something that radically changes in your playthrough, those are pretty much the gods that you're gonna get. So I've also noticed that if you choose one specific attack skill, like say Chilling Strike, you're not gonna get offered Merciful Strike 2, which I understand, but I wish that you still could, because if I wanted to go like 5 attack skills on my sword, that'd be cool if I could, but you can't. So let's see how this next run goes. They keep track of your streaks in this game, so let's see if we can get to 2 on stream.
Stormy clouds again.
Do we try lightning, guys? I don't think so. I'm not a... Okay. Why the low rolls, man? What the heck? Why novice? Okay. We'll go with weakened. Weakened enemies do 30% less damage to you. So, we're not going with ice this time. We're gonna just try something different here. But we're gonna still get Alteration Ritual though. I think I'm gonna switch these gloves to something that's like really high pull. Maybe something that has life on it and has shard pull would be sweet. We want to get... I think these are all really good options, but because we're going to go for attack damage, going with that is awesome. Okay, here we go, guys. So this is why I mainly wanted to use this build. I'm hoping this makes sense. Soul Stealers is my favorite skill, but Sickles of Mort with this, I think would make a lot of sense, because sickles apply effects on them. So if you do a specific effect, like for us, we apply weakening, but then because we have gloves, we also apply, we have a chance to apply, you know, burning, frozen, weaken, marked, whatever else. I'm hoping the sickles will then do that as well. That makes sense. Just keep pumping this up. I think another problem is once you accept a really low offer, you're only going to get those offers until you get a level up offer from it. So you could just wait around for the first little while and not be accepting. Like, there might be a skill you really want, but it's only novice. If you choose it to be novice, you only have 2 other options from that now. Once that gets offered to you, it's either going to be novice level 2 or this guy, or it's going to be adept, so it's going to upgrade. But if you wait around until you get like a master or an expert offer of that skill, then you're going to save yourself so many levels trying to progress it, if that makes sense. But this is one of the really cool points of interest you can find in this game. It's called a Sacred Well, and you get fully healed from it. That's pretty much it, but it's pretty cool. Vortex. Time Field. Yeah, let's see. We'll get gem high then, I guess. So I'm hoping that these sickles, we're gonna be able to see later on that they should apply like weaken or fire or anything that our gloves provide. Nice. There we go. So now we have expert. See, we could have gotten novice really early on in the playthrough, but we waited until they offered us a higher version of it. So, I'm not really sure. They're really just... See, we picked adept version level 1, but now they're offering us expert, so it's worth it, I guess. But we could have just waited until we got an expert. Doesn't mean we would get it, but we could have. And we could have saved a whole level, right? Because we had to use a whole level to go from adept to expert. Yeah, time field's not definitely one of my favorites, that's for sure. I can see why there's, like, it's definitely viable, but I don't usually pick it. I do think Soul Stealers is a really OP skill in this game though. Like in terms of doing damage, it's pretty insane how quick you can scale that to do insane amounts of damage. Because it works as a summon, so you could get, there's just ways you can bump summon damage in this game pretty good. Off equipment or from the time offer, or pick this up. Next time we can get expert blessings or higher. I think that's probably what I'll try doing now, if I can. Just try and get expert or higher. Waiting until I get expert or higher offers. And just avoid adept if you can. How many hours do you have in this game so far? We're sitting at like 73, I want to say. So, really great options. Well, except for that. But they're low, right? So now, look at that. Now we got 3 expert offers. And they're all really good. And it's really tough to know which one to pick when you run into these cases. We want to scale critical strike, I think. That's a good option. It looks like we're doing significantly more damage, so I have a feeling we have a boon on right now. A blessing. Keep calling it a boon. I mean, I guess it's really all the same, but...
Take from...
I'm curious to see if we have something that's bumping. Yeah, first strike, 400% more damage. That's insanity. Wish we could have this all the time. And then we're really quick right now because we have gem high. Gem high, the more gems you pick up in a small amount of time, the increased movement speed and attack speed that you get. So it kind of becomes a staple in everybody's builds because there's specific spots where you get overrun by a lot of enemies and you're guaranteed to be able to like attack really quick and dodge because you've got gem high. And there's so many enemies that you're killing, so you're getting a lot of experience shards. Just kind of puts you at a gem high, you know? It's actually quite nice. And if you have higher pickup pull radius on your shards, I mean, it just helps even more, right? See, I wish we would have waited to get this higher, but I mean, we'll just start putting some points into that, I guess. It does come in pretty handy. Love the soundtrack so far. Yeah, it's really cool. I think there's only like 1 or 2 different songs, but I'm sure, you know, like with the new areas that get unlocked as they roll them out, there's going to be new music and new gods, new abilities, duo gods, new items, new tier 2 items, new uniques, new abilities. Man, it's crazy how much they're going to be doing. For $8 for you to be able to be part of this is crazy. It's a lot of fun. Sure. Don't feel like I've figured out a good way to get a lot of damage on this character right now with what I'm using. But maybe it's because I'm trying to be too particular with the skills that I'm picking. If I know Soul Stealers works really well, maybe I should just pick Soul Stealers too. I mean, there's no right and wrong way to do this game. And trying to like make a build around one skill is fine, but it's not necessary, I don't think. It's probably more detrimental, honestly. So maybe we'll look into, you know, figuring out how to, oh, that hurt. Soul Stealers is active right now. We must have got it from the ritual when we leveled last. Get some more sickles here. Or not more sickles, but I think they just do more damage. I haven't figured out if they do actually apply any of the statuses from the gloves though. So if they don't, I mean, I'm really not going to keep those gloves because they're doing us no good. I mean, I guess they still do, but not to. It's not worth the spot on our character. Yeah, it's all free from my understanding. It'll just be given to us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all free. But I mean, I guess you never know. I do think it will be included though. Pick up some armor. Make these hits hurt a little bit less. Because apparently I can't kill a boss in time. It's been almost 2 minutes trying to fight this guy. There we go. Pick up some life regen. I think I'm gonna try a super high consecration now. Let's see. Let's see if we can scale that consecration up more. So when we get hit, they take more damage. That's pretty much what it does. See, the problem is, like, we really don't do much damage. Even when we fully scaled our Chilling Strike, we didn't do much damage. I guess we're not doing like terrible damage, but Definitely a different vibe than my Averon character. Skadi feels a lot more balanced. I'd say. Actually, it seems like we're not even really taking damage. Wow, how did we get 2 from that? We're taking Soul Stealers, guys.
Death is just...
And we're gonna grab luck, too. I don't know if there's a point for that, but let's do it anyways. Maybe it'll help us improve getting like master versions or something of a skill. That's always how I consider luck, especially like this far into the playthrough. I don't know if that's true or not, but if you can up your luck and get a chance to improve your blessings. All 3 really good. Obviously the life regen would be super helpful for long, like just, you know, time to heal. But let's get consecration. I think that'd be fun to see. And scale that. These guys can just kill themselves pretty much. If we do get hit. There's punishment on their end. Haven't found any uniques yet. I'm hoping to find one on stream. I don't know, you know, what it would be, but one of the suggestions I keep seeing in the community Discord for this game is that people want to see unique items look different when they're dropped on the ground, because right now they just show up as red, like a mythic or an epic, and they look similar to all the other items, but they want to be kind of like easier to identify, and I think that that's definitely important. Maybe add a sound, show it on the map, change the color, text, font, put a border around it, whatever you do, but just make it stand out a little bit more. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, dude, 100%. Like 70 hours plus, and I've paid, you know, we paid $8 for this game. And it's just the beginning. This game is early access, guys. Like, you're crazy if you're into these kind of games and you're watching people play and you haven't got it. Definitely get it. And then show us what you make, because I'm really curious to see people's builds. Mort is definitely my favorite god. 100%. We can spawn skellies if we wanted. Which actually might be something we think about doing here. When an enemy dies from cursed. Right. We'll get it. Our skeletons aren't gonna do any crazy damage or anything, but let's get some fighters on the board, you know what I mean? Now they spawn quicker if the enemies die when they're cursed. If they don't, you have to kill 17 enemies to get a skeleton. Actually, like we're getting them pretty quick. Got a handful of them on the board already. Probably because Soul Stealers is infecting literally everybody. Those little orbs, or I guess they call them phantoms in this game, that shoot out when we attack, that's a Soul Stealer. I think you can scale it up to have like 5 or 10 shoot out at a time. They're really good for damage.
The god of...
See, now this section here, we're gonna get so many skeletons because we're killing so many enemies, right? They are in here somewhere. Can't really see them though. All you see is blue slime.
Death did...
Consecration's getting pretty high, 1400% now. skeletons we end up with after this. Now, skeletons die. They have a lifespan. They don't have a health bar, they have a lifespan in this game, so you can improve that by getting like boons that improve spell duration, or just by increasing necromancy as well. Like if we get this, our skeletons would survive 18% longer, which is really sick. So like if you have skills that are based on duration, it's super helpful to get things like deadlock, because that's going to improve alteration ritual, necromancy, all of these other skills that do duration times. So we're going to get this instead of this now, because it's just another way we can improve more than one skill at a time. How many skeletons can we end up with? Yeah, like look, a small fleet. They're not the smartest in this game though, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they... yeah, I feel like the skeletons are amazing, and I'm so happy that they're in here, because like for a summoner build they're really cool, but I don't think that they're like really good, which is fine, but it's not like you're like, oh, I have like 45 skeletons alive. It's not like they divide and conquer, right? It seems like they kind of move as a group, and they attack 1 or 2 units at a time, which, you know, not as cool. This would be good if we were a full summoner build, but we're not. Actually, this might be useful to get because we do have soul stealers and they are summon as well, but it's kind of low. So we'll just get the ritual then for now. I feel like this is like the weakest we've ever been, but I don't really know. Well, this will be determined by this fight with the necromancer. How do we do here? We're gonna kill him quick, kill him slow. I guess this is kind of nice that we've got some summons to help attack here, but we'll see how it goes. Definitely taking a lot of damage. Good thing we have soul stealers, because I really feel like that's the only thing doing any damage right now to him. Like he's fully surrounded by these skeletons, and they're just like... I don't think they're doing much. Come on guys, get him. Where'd he go? He's up here, guys. Go, 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 go. The necromancer is quite elusive. Wow, this is insane. We want more phantoms. We want more soul stealers. I do think soul stealers is probably the most OP skill in this game if you can figure out how to scale it. Just in terms of like damage. And it's really cool because it happens on attack too. So if you're an attack-based class or an attack-based kind of build, you can still be doing your normal attacks and then shoot out the soul stealers at the same time, which is sick. Like actually though, they do insane damage. Like the fact that they're doing like 500-600 damage already is crazy, because it's like level 1 and we don't have any summon damage increase. It's level 3 now, so yeah, and that's adept. It's not even expert. Look at all these guys. We can't literally kill any of them. Come on, guys. skeletons are on lunch break. Come on. Do we even have skeletons up right now, or are they all gone? They might all be gone now. Yeah, I highly recommend. Of all skills that I've enjoyed, that I've played with so far, that I really like, Soul Stealers is definitely. That'll probably get fixed, because it seems like out of all the skills you can pick, it seems to be like pretty dang strong. Meteors seems to be really weak. I'm not a big fan of the lightning skills. I don't really feel like they do too much. They can be useful, like in this case, it'd be nice to have lightning. Maybe I should stop rolling on lightning. Maybe I should give it another chance. We'll have to see. Just trying to survive, guys. Let's go. What do we want to do here? Let's see if we can get something else. What would help us the most right now? Attacking faster. Because now we're casting more phantoms more frequently, doing more damage, and giving us a chance to heal quicker, because we get life on, I think, life on, I don't remember if it's hit or kill. It's definitely the frozen archers that make this last minute between 18 and 19 very difficult. Especially if you didn't kill these enemies in time. So if enemies continued from the 17 minute to the 18 minute, and you're fighting two different kinds of waves at the same time, this is when this game turns into chess, man. Like, oh, there's a sacred well down there though. That's sick. We're gonna go pick that up. Haha, let's go. That's sick. Hopefully we can hold on to this extra health then for a minute. Make use of it. Not extra health, just, you know what I mean. Surprisingly enough, this is actually still going okay, but I do feel like this is, like, we're super weak. I don't know. Maybe we're not. Get back here, buddy. Dang it. Like Soul Stealers, when it goes through the crowd like that, the amount of damage it's doing is absurd. Because it pierces through enemies, right? So let's go. This is when Gem High comes in handy, guys, because you don't get overwhelmed by the enemies. Why don't we see how much Mayhem is going to scale at this rate? I don't know if it will scale too much, because I don't really know if many enemies are dying by Cursed, but we'll see. Look at the amount of skeletons we have right now. We're not going to have them for long, though. I don't think we'll have them for the fight, but we'll see. 4 seconds, maybe we will. Even if we can just have the skeletons for like the first like a little bit, that'd be kind of sick, because maybe they can do something. Look at that, 2,400 damage, guys, on that Soul Steal. Wow, why can I not move? That was crazy. Let's back off for a second. We're lit on fire. Yeah, dude, Soul Stealers is so OP. That's the way to go. If you're looking to actually complete runs, get Soul Stealers. It's that simple. For damage, it's absurd. Like these skeletons I think are doing like 50 damage or so. My attacks are doing like 160, 300, and then you hit them with soul stealers, 1400 damage. That's crazy. Right? How much have we? Oh, 7%. That's actually more than I expected. Yo. Back off, dude. No! We used our revival already. That's so good. Actually, having less dash charges really affects you too. Because if you can have 3 dashes in this game, holy F, man. Back the F off. One game, dude, that I have thought about like rage quitting at times is this game, though, I will say. Because you spend 20 minutes and you just get dominated at the end, man. Go for more damage, 100%. Same. Chain lightning is so fun. Yeah, lightning is really sick. It can definitely work out pretty well for you. We're not gonna get this, guys. GG's. Damn it, man. F. Sickles of Mort actually did really good damage. I'm surprised. So that's pretty sweet to see that actually did something. But it was around for so long. It was around. It was like one of the first skills we got. So I don't really know if it makes a big difference. Dang. All right. Yeah, oh yeah, this game, bro. This game could definitely make me rage. Oh, look at this. What is this? Powerful Firefly Staff. Interesting. Unique Epic. Skill rarity upgrade can upgrade up to Master. Dude, I didn't even know that you couldn't do that without the boots. That would make a lot of sense. Skill rarity upgrade. Why could you not skill rarity upgrade to Master without it? There is something that we have that does that, right? I could have sworn. Maybe not. I guess not. We have such a high chance for Adept, but we don't really have much of a chance for Expert or Master. We need like a ring that offers like Expert or Master. Okay, here we go. No, that's not that good. Dang it. I'm kind of confused about this now though. Rarity upgrade. Skill rarity upgrade can upgrade up to Master. So you can't do that without it? Why couldn't you rarity upgrade from, I don't know. What would fix this build? We need more damage. Damage is so low. Oh. Yeah, so we could try that. But the only thing is, from my understanding, you can't actually get to Master from Expert with rarity upgrade. Alright, Oberus, take it easy. You should try the controller. Good call. Good call. I'm gonna try that. I wish there was another way. Like this does an estimated 100 extra DPS more a second. like comparing these two swords here. But the one gives us 2.5, almost 2.5 experience per second. Which is like, you can't really pass that up. But the gain, though, it's an extra almost double damage, apparently. I also feel like this might not be really doing much. It can work out, but it forces us to then put points into, because like that's a pretty significant piece of equipment. What could we put there instead? Maybe there's something else. So this is an option. This is an option. This. Is that it then? For what we have, yeah. Unless they're selling something. 3 reroll, alteration. Yeah. So these would be our options. Even more experience. That is 3,000 for sell price. Wow, that's huge. Maybe the rest of my gear is just trash. Actually, what do we have for rings? Level up offers. Blades. Yeah, I don't know. We don't really have much. Use the compare key. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I don't know. I'm not really crazy about this right now. I like the idea of these gloves, but I don't really think they work how I was hoping. Let's do one more run, guys. We'll try this. So we have even more experience gain. I thought there was something else that we had that was experience gain. We should try... We'll try this. And then... we gotta switch this ring out, I think. Level up offers. Maybe we'll just keep the ring. The only thing is, like, we have to go frost in order to really make use of that ring. Or there's that one too. We lose an alteration though. We'll keep that. Okay, we'll try what we have here, guys. Let's try this. One more go at it, guys. One more go. Let's see. Nice.
You don't tire either.
Not gonna bother with fire, I don't think. Or maybe we just say screw it and go with what they give us. But it would be nice to get an expert. Oh, okay, I'll take a master. That's cool. Okay, sweet. So we're damage, fire damage. And maybe we can still get something with ice. I'm burning all of the rerolls right now. Oh my god. Okay. We ended up getting something for it. Sweet. Pretty good though. We're level 4 already. We're level 4. Okay, this actually might work out pretty sweet. We don't want to bother with evasion. These would be super handy. What do you guys think? Crit damage? Crit damage or fortune? You guys pick. I mean, they're both probably pretty good options. Do we go critical strike? What do you think, Ruben? We'll go critical strike, I think. I think that's what you'd say. We'll probably be able to pick up fortune next anyways. We'll see. I do have a different mentality now though. Don't accept like the novice or the other one, adept, unless you like really have to. Because as soon as you accept it, you're kind of locked in.
All my family.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So, it'd be nice to get some fire stuff. Every few attacks. Like this would be... maybe I do get this, I don't know. No, let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's try some chain lightning, guys. Chain lightning is a skill that I have used a lot, but it just felt like it never really scaled that much, but maybe I'm wrong. Definitely does a good job like taking out things that are far from you, so when we're fighting like those archers, that should definitely help us out. Spell damage.
What do you think of the
Critical strike, nice. We don't want to bother with ravens. We're not too big on those. Dang. Okay. We can grab lifelink. We'll just see what we can get here. Vengeful strike. Bump the damage. I think when it's this early, I should not burn through all of the things. I think that's my mistake, because what happens is I'm using everything at the beginning, and then what happens is I'm already accepting offers so that they can't give me new offers. They just give you level up offers or whatever else. So I think I'm learning actually quite a bit. Just trying to process a way to get better rewards. I think that's kind of my mistake right now. Because I have a lot of rerolls and stuff, it's just I'm using them too quick.
Death.
We'll take more experience. Now we did lose some shard pull area, so we do have to kind of get closer to these shards of experience to pick them up, but so we have the XP gain, and we have a strong main attack, stronger, we have crit chance, But so far that's really about it. Nothing else. Let's see. Even higher crit chance. I don't know if that applies to attacks and spells. I'm gonna have to check that out, because if it does, that's really good. So when that comes up next, we'll take a look and read. Oh, I forgot controller. That's okay. Next time we play, we'll try with the controller. Whoops. Forgot. Level 14 at the 5-minute mark is insane. So that's really sweet. But we'll get this now. So now we have 2 attacks helping us. Doesn't do much damage yet, but it's still something that helps clear randomness off the board.
Hello there.
See you later. See you later, Ruben. Sounds good. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Sure we'll catch you again. See, this is when I feel like it's always in the little bit of the later game that you want to have rolls because, yeah, just kind of at the mercy of whatever they give us now. So I think I'm gonna just do my best to save some of these rerolls and stuff until later on and see if that helps a little bit. But I will say this lightning is actually doing a lot more damage than I originally thought it did. So that's pretty sweet, actually. Ooh, that was a bad dodge. And it's just nice that I can kind of clear more than just the boss. So like this, the damage of your non-attack skills, item skills, summons, and statuses. Wow, that's really cool. Every few hits you breathe fire. We want to do fire. Let's do that. That's sweet. I want to breathe fire. We've got life regens. We just need to give ourselves a second to get some back. Instead of just pushing the whole time, because we've got time. Nice, that was pretty good. Alright, so nothing really good for a roll here. But we do want force. And we do want these. Let's get life. So we picked up some good blessings there, but they're novice. Kinda sucks. But either way, we picked up 2 useful skills, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so let's get faster movement now. Faster movements is really sweet. I don't know how this guy's outpacing me when I have quicker movement, but alright, I guess I'll just leave him. Apparently he's got faster boots than mine, so we're gonna have to catch him off guard, I think. Like right now. Oh, sneaky. Nice. Do we still have the key on? No, we don't. Because, I mean, I still feel like we get just as many health drops. Which obviously isn't the case, but seems like it.
Allow me.
Time is all about
Movement
the
speed
rule.
is definitely nice. wish we had a bigger pull range because we're killing a lot of stuff, but now we need a higher shard pull range, so we don't have to pick all this stuff up on our own. Helps a little bit. Yes, sir. We keep getting shards. Shard pull range. Keep updating that. That'll help. We got the magnet there, so it pulled in all the shards. More lightning bolts.
I don't really care.
Okay, the damage of your non-attack skills, item skills, summons, and statuses. It's probably pretty useful to have.
Charming.
All right. Do we want more lightning bolt damage? I think so. I think so. Belt. Okay. All three of these are pretty good. We're gonna go with attacks, even though we do want to get life at some point again. attacking quicker is gonna proc lightning quicker, which is gonna do so much more damage. So wanted to see what we can do with that. See how quickly we can be getting lightning out.
Death's.
What's haste do? Gives speed, movement speed. Yeah. You just can move quicker. It's super helpful though. Makes it a lot easier to dodge projectiles and stuff like that, so yeah, haste is sick. You can actually end up moving pretty quick in this game. Alright, let's see how this section goes with this right now. Should be able to dodge their attacks a little easier, but sure. Let's take some movies. It gets so dicey in this 16 minute mark. It's crazy. I don't even understand. Like the archers, everything, and like everything is just crazy. This build's trash. It's actually insane trying to survive. Like, even with movement speed, maybe I can just outrun them. Wow. Balls. It's crazy. I'm not a big fan of this so far. Not a big fan of this build. Next time, maybe I'll have some changes for this build. I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't know what we need. I don't know what we need. But we need something. We're lacking something. I think that's gonna be it though, guys. That's gonna be it where we're gonna say that was the end for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was really good to get on here and finally do one. It's been a while, so thanks for stopping by. If you're new here, if you're liking this stream, you know, come say hi in the next one or drop a comment so I can respond. But either way, thanks a lot for checking out the video. We do love this game. It's pretty challenging. I know a lot of people say it's easy and maybe they get the same blessings every time. I'm not sure, or kind of how they stacked their character up, but that's why I would love to see kind of what people are using for gear. Really just trying to figure out if the experience gain is worthwhile, but with what I was saying in the last run, I do want to hold on to some of the alteration things until a little bit later in the run, because I think as soon as, like I was saying so many times in this stream, once you accept like a novice or an adept, you just spend a lot of skill points trying to, you know, get it to be somewhat worthwhile. And yeah, it might be better to hold off until you get like master or expert offers and then go from there. But we'll have to see kind of how that goes next time. But anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by and saying hi and hanging out. Ruben, nice to meet you. We'll catch you in the next stream, guys. Take it easy and peace.